I have no qualms about what's going on because the NCAA had many, many, many years to get, as you mentioned, regulations or some kind of rules, and now the law is over superseding them. They can't do anything now
Yeah,
because
it's too late.
the people who are the people who backed NIL and who were advocates for it, and I know a couple of them personally. It's a 20-year process, and it took them 20 years to get to this point.
Hmm.
And all the NCAA had to do 20 years ago was saying, okay, we can see where this is coming. The public knows how much money this tournament is making, and not just the tournament, the bowl games and other
Hmm.
things that are funding college sports or their college athletic departments. And they simply chose greed. That's why I have no
Right.
expectation to me. Like we've talked about it before. You guys know I could talk about Magic and Bird all day long. So obviously that tournament game was the most watched game ever, and then people realized the tournament was going to expand, and people said, "Wow, this is great TV." So the TV by 1981, the NCAA, the March Madness kind of was here. Like
Hmm.
Right.
games on a lot of games televised on the weekend. Obviously, the tournament expanded, and you were able to add non-conference champions, and eventually went to 64. I think in 1985, the year Villanova beat Georgetown is the year expanded to what we currently have, and the money was already in play. That's 35 years ago. 1981 is 40 years ago. So you've had the money's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger
Hmm.
and bigger and bigger. But like the athletes are in the same boat, having to make deals, having to cut things on the side and
Right.
on the black market, whatever, instead of, and you could have controlled it completely starting
Hmm.
nobody. Now people would have been a little appalled like 25 years ago, maybe less like 15 years ago, especially after like high school games were starting to be on TV. Like LeBron came through. By the time LeBron came through high school, people are like, high school athletes are quasi celebrities. They're gonna make
Hmm.
Right.
money. Like,
Hmm.
there was no problem with it by the time LeBron came. He was gonna a millionaire the day after the state tournament. He was an instant millionaire. Like he signed his tops deal like probably the minute after the state final. Like
Hmm.
he was making money. So I feel nobody feels any sorry for them. I know you guys don't.